Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this MUSGO 60-watt wireless Bluetooth speaker. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this has an IPX5 waterproof rating. The Amazon description says IPX6. I'm not sure exactly which one is correct. They both allow it to be sprayed with water. It's just 6. You can spray it with a harder water jet, but either one of those ratings will protect this from splashing in rain, and that's the important thing for most people, I think. So this has TWS, true wireless stereo, so you can connect two of these together. One will be the left channel, one will be the right, and pair them up. So this does have left and right channels, but if you want more sound, you can pair two together. This supports MP3, TF card, which is micro USB, and USB, so it has an extended bass. These are the formats. It supports MP3, WMA, SBC wave formats, supports up to 64 gigabyte cards. This talks about the TWS feature. You can read through that, and here are the specs. I'm going to turn the light off. I don't know if this will come through, but it's kind of glaring on here. I'll read through some of these. The material is ABS with an iron net, so it has metal on the front. Bluetooth 5.0. They're 3-inch speakers. Frequency range is 60 Hz to 20 kHz. Output power is 60 watts. This has a 3.5 millimeter aux interface on it also. Transmission distance is 33 feet. Charging time is 3 to 4 hours. Charging voltage is 5 volts at 1 amp. This features wireless playback, USB TF aux in, TWS card playback, USB port charging. It weighs 3.46 pounds. It's black. The dimensions are 11.4 by 4 by 6 inches. Standby time is 6 months. Signal to noise ratio is greater than or equal to 85 dB. Impedance is 4 ohms. Distortion is 1%. Playback time, 50% volume, is 8 hours. Charging cable is USB Type-C. The battery capacity is 5,000 milliamp hours. So let's get this opened up. Here we have two cables. We have the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable and a USB Type-C charging cable. Pull this out of here. Here's the speaker. We do have a little guide here. I'll be demonstrating this, but you can read through this if you want. It talks about the TWS connection, speaker connection. To turn on the extended bass, you want to hold down the TWS button for 3 seconds. So it has a plus and minus button on here for the volume, but you can also hold those down to go to the next track or the previous track. It has a play pause button, has an indicator light, USB charging, talks about the USB port, the auxiliary port, there's a reset port, and microSD card port. And then it has the specs on here too. So this is a hard plastic, but it has kind of almost a rubber kind of feel to it. Has the metal grill on the front and has these rubber feet on the bottom. It keeps it from sliding around. If we look on the back, it has another grill here, and here is the port with the ports in it. So this has a gasket on, it's very thick. So I'm guessing this has to be in there and sealed for the waterproof rating. But you have your charging, USB, aux, and SD card. I'll leave that open for now. And then you have your TWS, power, plus, play, pause, minus buttons. So I really like the look of this. It has a nice industrial look to it. Since it's all black, this would work great on a work site. It'd work great next to a pool, at a party. It would fit in pretty much anywhere. I like that this is a compact size, but it's actually quite stout. It feels nice. So I'm going to connect this up to my iPad here. So I'll hold down the power button to turn it on. Okay, this blue light turned on. It entered pairing mode. My iPad says HB1. I'll tap that. So it's currently pairing. I'm going to get out this USB cable. Okay, it's paired. Let's try charging this. Okay, so it said the input is 1 amp, but it is charging here at 1.78 amps, so it does seem like it can charge faster than 1 amp. So as the battery gets fuller, it will slow that down, but it looks like it supports faster charging. So let's get some music to try out on this. So this is a bass-heavy song, so I'll turn up the volume. Okay, so that sounds very nice. There's no distortion at all. It's very loud. That's pretty impressive. Let me try playing that, and I will turn off the extended bass. Yeah, I can't hear a difference between the extended bass and the regular. I'll try shining my flashlight in here. You can see the speaker cones moving. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So we can try some of the other features. I'll turn this off. I'll hold down the power button. I have a micro SD card. Open up the back here. I'll stick that in. So I have label up. I think it probably has to be label down. Let's try that. No, I think label up was right. There we go. So I'll turn this on. So I'll hit play. If I hold down the minus button, it's going between the songs. So let's take that out. So it's spring loaded. It's a little tricky to get out of here, but I can handle it. There is a little cutout in the door here for the SD card. You can also put a USB drive in here. Let's try that out. So between the two, I think it's probably best to use a microSD card since it doesn't stick out. You can get some real shallow USB drives, but there's no cutout here for them, and there really isn't clearance for them, so it would stick out if you had one of those in there. But if you want a really clean look, you can load your music up onto a microSD card and just close that off, and you have your waterproof rating. So that's the MUSGO 60-watt wireless Bluetooth speaker. I really like the design of this. It's squared off and it's compact, so this would easily fit in your trunk or on a shelf. It's a minimalist design. I really like that. It's kind of industrial looking, and the sound out of it is great. It has great bass response, and it's a very clean sound too. There's no distortion when I turn it all the way up. The cool thing about this is that you can load a microSD card in here with your music on it, and you don't even have to connect it to anything. So this could be good for a workshop or something where maybe you're moving in and out of your workshop and you don't want it to disconnect from your phone, like say if you're streaming Bluetooth, or if you're at a pool party or something, you can load your music right on the device, and if you're in tending to guests and stuff, your music's not cutting in and out. Although this has pretty decent range, you may forget and walk away from it if it's connected to your phone or something. But since this has Bluetooth, you can connect up to pretty much any device. You can connect it up to something like an Amazon Echo and stream music from the Echo to this. You can also connect this up to pretty much any legacy device with the auxiliary cable. So plug that in here. I can plug this into the top of my iPad, but this could be a portable radio, CD player, Walkman, you name it. You can plug in with that stereo cable or even TV. And now I can play music through the cable. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.